Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. First thing we're gonna start off with this morning is we're gonna show what our other things that we had planted about 5 days ago, what they all look like. And this one right here, I took and put some regular old saran wrap across the top of it because this I haven't put them out in the sun. Um, the real sun except for one time, so I want to give them a little bit of protection from the sun so the sun don't burn them up. But I also want to show you like what our things have been doing. This right here, zucchini or squash. You see they already coming up real high. I'm gonna up pot these today so that I can make sure that they don't get stumped. Look at the root coming out of the side of that one. Nice. So these ones, I will up pot these ones today so they can keep doing their little thing without no hesitation, because once they grow out like that, then it'll stunt the growth of them. But let's see what else came up. Our tomatoes came up real good. I don't know if you can see that really good. There's tomatoes. All the tomatoes came up really good. So I'm going to have to open these up and allow them to, so I can separate them. But let me just show you what our pan is looking like and what's growing in them. Okay. And then I'm going to show you, let's see what our okra looking like right now. I hope that sun bright enough right now to show you what they looking like. I ain't meaning to pour my liquid out of it, but that's what one of our trays of okra is looking like. The other, and like I said, almost 100% germination. 5 days only. So we came on this morning so that I can show you all the process of planting potatoes. Here are our potatoes that we cut up 5 days ago, um, so that they could go through the drying process and get that leathery feel on it. And now you can see it's all good and dry, ready for it to be planted. And today we're doing 17 of these in a pot. I got my 17 pots already here, and I'll tell you the process of what I did, or better yet, I'll show you the process of what I did because I already have these pots that's here, um, ready to go. And so let me get another one and show you how I did it. Okay, sorry about that. I was doing a little bit too much preparation. Got ahead of myself. Forgot I'm like teaching. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I got this size pot, and this the first time that I'm going. I went down a size pot. Um, Hopefully I don't regret it. But this the size pot that I'm going with. Good morning, Callie. Uh no. Nope. I was actually trying not to get anybody in there. Good morning, Miss Coffee. So what I do is I start with this pot right here. And like I said, I went down a size pot this year because I just feel like I didn't need such big pots last night. Hopefully this year I won't live to regret it. But I already told y'all I'll be marching to the beat of my own drum over here. So the first thing we gonna start with in this here, let me move the camera down so you can literally see what it is that I'm doing. Hopefully that did it a little bit better. I'll put this pot right here. Okay, and the first thing I'm gonna start with is I put mulch down in the bottom of it, and this is just oak trees that we have this company that come out, and let me put my other layer of gloves on. We have this company that cut trees or whatever, and we allow them to come over and dump, but we mostly like to get it when it's oak. So the oak trees be like the bone. So but the first thing I do, and I do this, I put mulch in the bottom of mine. Let me explain to you why I put the mulch in the bottom of mine. Because potatoes don't need to stay wet. They just need some moisture, but too much moisture will make your potatoes rot. So I put the mulch down in the bottom so that you can have good drainage. So I put mulch in the bottom of it, just barely to the bottom of it, just to like cover up these holes right here. I bring the mulch up to that point. So that kind of stop your sand, your dirt, your soil, whatever you want to call it. It stop your soil from coming out, but also gives you drainage. I'm ready to move to Florida and be your whole garden. Okay. Okay, then the next thing I do is this is my soil. And this is my reclaimed. I reclaimed my soil. But I let it grow over. It had grass growing on top of it, weeds growing on top of it, and everything. And I just reclaimed it. And so now I'm going to fill this bucket up to about here. And remember, I said I amended this soil even with chicken poop. My favorite thing. Okay. So I put my dirt in there. Let me see. Let me make sure y'all can be able to see in there. Okay, I think we got that part right there. Let's see. Oh, I'm all over the place. This is one thing I ain't really learned how to do yet, but I'm going to take y'all along the journey with me while I learn it. Okay, so I got my mulch. Now I've put soil in here up to this point right here. And now I'm going to, let me see. Is that the gallon? This actually, to me, this is the gallon pot. Because you go to the stores now today and what they calling is a gallon to me look like a half a gallon. So I don't trust nothing that, whatever they be saying to me, this is the gallon pot. But it's not the gallon what you go into the store that they going to tell you is a gallon pot. No, it ain't going to match up. So this one I think is like they call it a 2 gallon. The one that they calling the gallon right now, you might get some smushed potatoes if you go with the gallon that they go with. So I do this one or bigger. Last year I had a much bigger pot than this one last year, but I also found out that the way they've been growing lately that I don't need such a big pot, but I'm gonna live and learn this year. So what I'm gonna do, here's my potato that we cut 5 days ago and let it grow to get the scab over the white part of it. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it face down, white side down into that pot. I want to make sure y'all can be able to see that. Can you see? I put that potato in there down and I put it in the center. I'm gonna leave that there. And then on top of this, I'm going to put some soil on top of that. And when I put the soil there, I'm just gonna barely cover up the potato. You don't need a whole bunch on top of it as long as you know you got it covered up and you can't see the potato anymore. Is what I do now. You might get some more like I said, I'm not offended if you go and get a second or a third opinion and do your own thing. So there it is. I put it in there, the soil in there, and just barely covered the top of it. So now I leave all of this space that's at the top. Look at here. I can put my 2 fingers down in there. That's still how much room left on the surface. So after a while, this is going to the top is going to come up. And after the top start to, I'll say probably about after the green start to grow on it, after it get about this height, I will take in the rest of this pot, I will fill the rest of it up with mulch. So that's, and the mulch is to protect just in case you have any potatoes that grow over the top. Let me see if I can see. So far as the scab, do you just leave the potato out? Or with the potatoes, on this same tray that y'all seen me put them in on the other night, I left them on this same tray. I left them out in the open in the air to dry, so the air get to these and scab over. Yeah, so you just leave them out in the air. I just leave them on. You can leave them on the kitchen counter, wherever, just long as you leaving them out. So now I'm just gonna take each one of these and I'm gonna put one in every pot of their own. Okay. Okay, that's all of my potatoes. Now remember, we saving some of them because we gonna do some in the garden bed and we gonna do some in the ground to see how that work out. So now I'm going to do my filling in. here. Trying to keep up. Let's see. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. I woke up this morning to my back is killing me, not feeling the best this morning, but nevertheless, get up and keep on doing what I do. Let me see. I had to fight the bed to get out this morning. I'm an hour behind my life. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, like this back been given some horrific energy these past couple of days. And so y'all young folks, don't be in no rush to grow up because it come along with a whole bunch of pains and stuff. Stay young. And y'all, we actually went over our limit because we were supposed to do 17 in the pot, but I forgot to leave one open so I can show the process of putting it in there. So I did one extra one, so we're gonna be short on one of the other ones, but as long as we got the experience of doing it. So and we'll have to see which one grows the best. Okay, y'all, I done showed let me see. Miss Coffee said I'm fighting men on pause. I ain't never seen it put like that before, Miss Coffee, but okay. Ooh, I'll be hot and tired. Tell me about it. I know. Good morning, Karina. How many potatoes are you expecting from one pot? From one of these pots, on each one, let me see. Sometimes you can get 10 or 11 potatoes on each one, and they all vary in different sizes and everything. Whenever you plant them, your potatoes grow just as good as your what you amend your soil with how you fertilizing it and everything. You never know what you're gonna get, but usually I get like anywhere between 9 and 11, and sometimes you may pull up one and you only got 2 or 3 potatoes on it. You just don't know what you're gonna get. And plus, Miss Karina, this is my first time buying seed potatoes. I usually don't buy seed potato. I usually go to the grocery store and I just buy a regular bag of whatever potatoes I want, whether it's a Yukon Gold, red potato, whatever. I just go and buy them from out of the grocery store and get them. So this is my first time trying seed potato. Never bought them before, so this is my first time trying that. So we gonna see what these do. But usually the ones I get from the grocery store, and I plant them in this same way, I get anywhere from 9 to 11 potatoes on it. So, you know, my suggestion would be, because I'm telling you, this is my first time buying seed potato. Go get you a regular, especially if you've never done it before. Take your pick. But I'm telling you, I would normally get store-bought potatoes, and they do just as good. It grows under, so you have to wait, huh? Absolutely, Miss Coffee. It is a surprise. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you can just about believe me, the green that grow on top is very telling. How healthy your plant is on the top, and everything. You will not know until you get ready to dump this thing over and see what's in there. But I'm telling you, that's like I never get to harvest my potatoes because that's like my kids' favorite part. They don't want to help do all of the work. They will help do the work and stuff in the garden, but they funnest part is being able to go get the food and stuff from out of the garden. So usually they're the ones that get to dump them out and be all excited and everything about the potatoes. So I just kind of sit back and watch them have fun, with harvesting them and everything. So yes, you have to wait for the surprise. So now this is what we got left over to divide between in-ground planting and planting some in the bed that's back in the back. So I don't know how many. I'm gonna divide these and see what we got, because I told you I took some away because I forgot to leave an example of how we was gonna do this. So now I done cheated one of them out. So we'll find out what we gonna have to put in such and such place. So we still gonna do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got 15 and 16 on one. So we'll do 16 in the ground, 16, 15 up in the bed. But I think for the ones that I'm gonna put into the ground, let's see, I would like that part too. Yes, the harvesting is everything. I got some stuff that I need to go and harvest today because it's time for my collard greens to be picked because they real bushy back there. It's so peaceful out there. Yeah, it very much is. You mostly only you hear a car ride through here every now and then, and us loud talking people out here from time to time. And you talking about talk loud, we all talk loud. Me, my neighbors, everything. But that's all you hear out here is quiet like this all day. Oh yeah, and the bark of the dogs. So we got our soil and everything in. Oh, and what I was gonna say is the ones that we gonna do in the ground. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get I got a garden ring. Let me turn you around so let's see. I'm gonna show you a garden ring. One of my garden rings. You see that ring um around this garden ring right here. I will take that garden ring and I'm gonna put I got some extra ones, so I'll take that garden ring. I got one garden ring back there. I'm gonna take it and put it on the ground. And I'm going to that's what I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna put the potatoes in if that ain't doing too much, because that might take a lot of soil. I don't know. It's according to how I feel. I follow you on Facebook too. You do? I do. Yes, okay, I see it. Okay. You follow me on Facebook. All righty then. Okay. Now for the rest of this process, the only thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna soak it. I just give a regular old water to this, and nothing too extravagant, because again, you just want to keep some moisture in here. But potatoes don't need a whole lot of water and all of that good stuff. They just need some water. So you don't want to make them be soggy, because then you will have rotten potatoes before you get anything. So I'm gonna grab the water hose and then be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back, and I went to grab our handy dandy water hose and give them a light water and try not to wet up everything else along with it. But I don't want to put too much in them. You know, you can water them good. Me, myself, I would say probably once a week, according to what the weather is like. I'll come out and give them just a little bit of a spray. But remember, we put the mulch in the bottom of it so that they could drain off good and not hold on to water. So I want to tell you, don't make your potatoes be soggy. Now, after I have watered them, I'm going to go back and I'm going to make sure that I didn't uncover any of my potatoes while I was putting water on them. And for the most part, it looked like I didn't rinse any of the soil from off the top of them. They all still look like they covered. Yep, I didn't uncover anything. So that is our potato planting process. It ain't nothing hard. And if you see me on here in any other live or whatever, and you got a question about, since we growing this stuff together, you got any questions about anything, feel free to ask me in any live that I'm doing anytime. Leave a comment up under any one of my videos and ask a question of what you need, and I will try my hardest to get back to you to answer any of your questions that you have. Now, there's one other thing that I want to do, and that is, I showed you at the beginning of the video that I have some zucchini or either squash that the root of those are coming out of the pods really, really far. So I'm going to see how many of those that I need to up pot, and I'm gonna show them to you. That the reason why I want to go ahead and put them in something bigger. You see that? After a while, the roots are gonna start coming out the sides of it. It's already there. I'm gonna show you an example of one. Look at there. You see the root on that? Already poking out the side of it. Look at that root on there. So now it needs to go in something bigger so that it doesn't get its growth stunted. So I'm gonna do that one this morning, and the other ones, you know, as they keep going, we'll up pot them. And usually I either up pot them. There's another one that got a whole bunch of the roots sticking out the side of it. I'm gonna up pot that one. And that's what we have. See, now we got the tomatoes, and you know, we still got quite a bit of stuff and quite a bit of ways to go for this other stuff. But I got 5 up pots that I'm gonna do, and I'm still gonna keep them on the inside because they just babies right now, and I ain't ready to turn them loose out here in this weather. And I told y'all I have a hard time with squash and zucchini because of the borers. They love to get inside of your squash and zucchini plants and put their little babies in there, and they eat your harvest from the inside out. So I want to keep them on the inside because of that reason. And then I'm about to knock myself upside the head. So I got some little pots right here. I'm gonna take 5 of these so I can up pot these. And these still my same little, I recycle my little cups and stuff from the year before and don't get rid of them because they all go bad at some point and you just throw them away as you don't need them. But I'm gonna fill that all the way up to the top, because once I up pot this, once I do this time, I won't up pot these again. They'll go from here to here and into wherever I'm gonna plant them at. So this will be the last time that I need to move this, and I'm fill this one up just a little bit too much. But let me put this one up here, make a little room right here so I can show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna put this in here. It was easier to put it in here and then sit it on top and then put dirt around it. But there you go. I filled that halfway. I'm gonna sit my little squash or zucchini that I don't never label my stuff, but you know they all in the same family, so you'll figure out later when you get one that be yellow and the other one is gonna be green. But you know, it's fine that they grow by each other. And that's the up pot on my first squash or zucchini. And remember, I'm gonna take it back on the inside. I'm gonna put it into another tray, so then I can keep it protected from the bugs and stuff from the outside. Fill each one of these halfway. And I'm just gonna sit these inside of there like that. That's why I love these little pods so much. Like you ain't gotta really handle it like that much. You can just easily just sit them down in there and do what you need to do and go on about your business. Take and put some dirt around the sides of it. Okay, those my 5 up pots right there. I'm gonna give them a little bit of water and put them into something that for right now I want to use this tray and I'm gonna put some water inside of it so the squash or the zucchini, whichever one it is, can absorb it from the bottom. Now squash and zucchini love water. They like to be watered every day. They don't like their leaves to be wet, but they like water. And they love a lot of nitrogen too. And those of you that don't know, my source of nitrogen is chicken poop. A lot of people don't want to use that, but that's what I use. So I'm gonna put quite a bit of water in here so that it can absorb it. Because again, squash and zucchini loves water. Let me set it up here so you all can see how it absorbs. And hopefully it don't cave in because I'm trying it real hard. I just kind of sit it in there and let it absorb the water from the bottom. And I'll put them into something else different in a little bit later. I just bought them out so they can get some sun because if they don't get sun, then they get pretty leggy. And Karina, I probably have about 60 chickens right now. But they're going to dwindle down some because we're gonna make a trip to what you call it. We're gonna go to the chicken plant and have some of them harvested. So yeah, we go to the the um the chicken plant and get our chickens harvested there. I've been saying I made a video about it, but I'm trying to, and I must admit, I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't putting a whole bunch of effort into learning how to edit. Every now and then, like when it hit my mind, then I'll go and play around with it. But I've been had a video that I'm good at recording, but I'm not good at editing and stuff like that. So I have a video of where I actually went to the plant a couple of times before and had it done, and I got the process or whatever. But to break it down, it's like in 4 different videos or whatever. So I'm like want to put them all together in one, and you understand what I'm saying. I think I want to put them in all in one video and make one video. And so when I finally get that done, then I'll show you like us loading them up and taking them to the chicken plant and getting them done, and then from the chicken pen to the deep freezer. So yeah, and I don't know if you all heard that. And now I'm saying this is hearsay. So I haven't did it myself because I don't make a whole bunch of trips to Walmart. I will go there, but um they said in Walmart if you take a magnet in there with you, you can make the chicken wings stick to the magnet. I don't know how true that is. Y'all go and try it out and then come back and let me know. I don't buy meat from Walmart either. Hello, sister. I'm on live. It's okay. Love you. You have to get with me. I'll show you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Coffee. I don't know how we go. You on Instagram? Yeah, because I don't, if I can just get somebody to show me how to do it, and just because if you teach me how to do it, Miss Coffee, I'm gonna tag you in the video and I'm gonna show you. Miss Coffee showed me how to put these videos together. That's what they said, Karina. I don't know. Okay, then on Instagram, I'll find you on Instagram, and then we can talk from there. That would be awesome. If I can learn how to do that, then I got me some I got a whole bunch of videos and stuff that I got inside of my phone. I just don't know how to release them. Now I'll be going crazy in the shorts, because that's how I got my numbers, is doing shorts. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Coffee. But yeah, they said that and it's on here. Look it up here in YouTube. They talking about it here on YouTube that you can take a magnet and stick it to it. Oh, too, and another thing too. And this is shout out to Miss Coffee, because Miss Coffee put a lot of things up that are recalled and everything. And so I know in the Black community, in any community, every community, this is out for everybody. Miss Coffee had put up a thing about I believe it was Miss Coffee. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Coffee, but she had put up a video that we're gonna have to go from being super lazy in the kitchen and start doing stuff a little bit more on ourselves, because um I know we love shredded cheese and all of that stuff, but they have some extra stuff in shredded cheese that I don't think none of us be paying attention to. And so yep. Did you do the one with the shredded cheese too, Miss Coffee? I think it was you. I watch a lot of stuff. Um but yeah, see, Karina said she heard about the yogurt recall. That's something else too that I really, it's a lot of stuff I stopped buying from the store, but in shredded cheese, no, it is somebody else that I think that did that video. But Miss Coffee, look into yep, lettuce. I talked about lettuce last week. I don't buy lettuce. I got lettuce in my garden, so I plan accordingly. If I got enough lettuce out there, we ain't doing nothing. If we can have whatever we gonna have with lettuce, but if we don't got it in our garden, we not doing no lettuce. And I ain't seen nothing move in the store when I went to the store. It looked like they stocked higher with lettuce, and maybe that's because people ain't buying it. But yes, Miss Pam. Okay, there you got it right. But Miss Pam had posted and I watch her, but I'm not subscribed to her. But I definitely watch her videos and everything. She very catchy every now and then. I still watch all her videos, even though I'm not subscribed to her. But she posted that the cheese have eye medicine. Shredded cheese has eye medication in it. Like I don't know anybody just wanting to take medicine and you don't really need it. But shredded cheese have it's a medication that start with the N. Go check out Miss Pam's Miss Pam's shorts. I think it's up in the shorts, or it might be just a regular video, but it's worth going to look at it and see what you're putting inside your body. But yeah, shredded cheese have something uh like the shavings off of wood or something like that too, and um a sort of an eye medicine. You can avoid those things being in your cheese. Yes, the wood too. So Miss Coffee, do one of those videos for us people over here, so everybody can get the word. But you can avoid those things being inside of your cheese if you just buy the block of cheese and shred your own cheese. I did a taco salad the other night for my kids. I'm good at throwing away the wood, the cheese shredder, because I just look at it and after a while I'm like, are you really cleaning all those little bitty holes and parts that be in it? So I went to go and look for my shredder and it was gone. So what I did is I just got the knife and I just cut them up in little old tiny blocks and sprinkle it over, and it melted just as good as that. But leave the shredded cheese where it is. It's more of a headache, but I think it's worth leaving shredded cheese alone and just cut up your own cheese. That's just a thought. And if you want to continue using that, then maybe you'll have good eyesight. I don't know. Hey Angela, how you doing today? If you want to keep eating the shredded cheese, maybe you'll have great eyesight. Hindsight, I don't know. Good sight, hindsight, no sight, I don't know. But if you don't need that medication, then why you want to be taking it? So I'm just here to spread the word. You do with it whatever you want to do with it. You can pile your shredded cheese up if you want to, but if I don't want none of that extra stuff. That's a great place to be, Miss Angela. Blessed, absolutely. I'm blessed too, but this morning my back is tearing me up this morning, but and I'm still blessed at the same time. I think all of us wake up with a little bit of pains and stuff once we get up there closer to that 5-0. you know, everything soccer. And Miss Coffee said, what you said, Miss Coffee, men on pause. Yes, that thing is tricky, but the most exciting thing about that is waking up and on the day you think that lady coming to visit you, Miss Flo, and she don't show up, and you ain't got no concerns that you pregnant. You be like, yes, she ain't show up this time. So every now and then I get that good old 2 month stretch where I don't see her no more, and now somebody say you can be going through that, you know. I was talking to somebody and she talking about she 55 years old and her is still coming on. I say, girl, I don't even want to talk to you because that ain't what I wanted to hear. I didn't want to hear that I'm still gonna be going through that at 55 years old. I'm ready for this thing to come to an end right now. Like if it don't come and visit no more, then I'm fine and dandy. What? Good morning, Super Rainbow Queen. All right, Super Rainbow Queen. Yes. Girl, I did 6 months and bam. Oh, Miss Coffee, you ain't giving me no good news now. That word right there, I'll be super excited. And for 6 months, then I'll be calling them. That it's done. It ain't coming back. Oh man, you gotta go a whole year. Miss Coffee. You gave me some disappointing information this morning. And them hot flashes be the worst. You man, please. Okay, well, I done had that surprise this morning, today, this week. Ain't nothing come this time around. I'm and I'm hoping, don't surprise me no time soon. So y'all, this is you see our little plants soaking up water from the bottom. You'll take a look at what they look like today, and you can see you don't see a whole lot going on top of them today. But by tomorrow, they sitting in that water and they done up potted. You can get some height on them tomorrow. They'll be up to here by tomorrow. Yes, I finally understand what my mother used to say, when I get to moving around, my pain feels a bit better. Yeah, when you once you start moving, like when I first woke up this morning, the hardest thing is getting up out of the bed and straightening that back up. And it's like, ugh. And then once you keep moving throughout the day, it you're right. The pain does get better. So yeah, she gave that's some good advice right there. But you all, I think I came on here and I showed you all. Is there anything else that I need to show you all? That the potato process is a very simple process, and I know sometimes walking into stuff, I always be thinking that maybe I'm gonna mess up something. If you mess up, then you mess up. But the messed up part of will be about it is that you didn't try. So get you something, put you some food into the ground, grow your own food. And I promise you, when you grow your own stuff, you will never want to go back to getting the stuff that come from the store, because anything you grow is going to be 10 times better than anything you can get from out of the store. Over here, we are the high class gardeners, and that just means we don't play around with no bugs. We don't play around with no worms. No, none of that. I don't spray that funny stuff on none of my food. We just let it do the natural thing. Chicken poop and water. That's what we use over here. But I just encourage you to grow you some food. And I'm saying good morning to y'all, and later on I might be saying good night. I don't know. I got quite a bit of day to go ahead of me, and I got to go out and send send Growing with Hudson her sugar cane. She was real happy with hurry up and then sending that cash out. Good morning, Silky Black. How you doing this morning? But that is our potato growing process. Any questions, let me know. Like I said, you can any questions that you have, you can put them in the comment section, so then that way all of us you know, somebody else might have the same question that you have. But I ain't see the link in here. Mama look for you anyways, Miss Coffee. As soon as, let me get my phone right now. I'll go to Instagram before I even get off of here and make sure that I see you though. Let me go find you immediately. You is Miss Coffee? Silky Black, what you say? What I'm doing? What you doing? I think that's what that abbreviation means. We did the potato. We planted the potatoes this morning. Let me see. Coffee. Thank you. I'm going home after work to get these potatoes ready to scale. All right, Kelly. I know that's right. Go ahead and get them together. And I know it's gonna go good for you. Nobody ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Just go ahead and try it. Miss Coffee, let me see. Cause I ain't see the link in I ain't see you I didn't see the link in here. Let me go back up and see if I could frozen peas. Yeah, I ain't see the link in here, Miss Coffee. Can you see on Instagram? Okay, Silky Black. Yeah, we did the potato process, and then I up potted some of the other stuff that had grown really big. But Miss Coffee, on Instagram, my name is the same. Um, frozen peas for me. Frozen peas for me and on pause. What in the world does that mean? Yeah, Miss Coffee, I ain't get the I know you. Is that what you saying? Your that ain't your name on there. It's frozen peas for being on pause. I know better than that. Um, y'all see it. My Instagram is the same as it is on here. Life with Tashana. But anyways, we gonna get that work. We gonna get it worked out. Miss Coffee, because I really need to know. I really need to know how to do that. Like I said, I done tried other process before and everything. Done even paid for something to try and figure it out, but I just didn't have enough time. I had bought peach program before, but when I got it, I only had 3 days. No Miss Coffee 10K. Okay. Miss. Okay, I found you. Okay, I followed you on there, so now we got that done. Thank you so much. So now I just followed you on Instagram, so then I'll be able to talk to you a little bit later and try to figure that out. I appreciate it so much. I bought that also. What you bought with Silky Black? Okay. I see you already, Miss Coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right then, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get off here. But like I said, any questions or whatever that you have about your gardening and any other videos or whatever that I have on here, I don't mind answering questions or whatever. Just long as you be respectful. All right. Yeah, I bought oh, you did. Okay, what I did was I got it and then I got it. It was like 3 days left on it. And she got a whole bunch of information in it. But it's like I just seen her one day and she posted it that she had put it up for like $1.24. And so I was like, hell, you can't go wrong with just $1.24. So I got it. But then doing all the things that I do and everything, I didn't have time. I had three heads to do at the same time that I got them. So like I looked over it a little bit, which made me go to InShot, I think it was, or something, and I tried a little bit on there, and but yeah, it wasn't enough. So I had said that I would get the program at another time or whatever, but yeah, I got to start learning somewhere somehow. So Miss Coffee, we'll definitely get it worked out and made. I just get a program from Miss Coffee. Let her be my tutor. So all right, y'all, then like I said good morning to y'all today, and then I may be saying good night to y'all tonight, but just in case, you know y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all the next time.